Listen, coming to the stage, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, author of her very first published book, which is right out there, called Inhale Peace. Give it up for Candace Greene.
Give the girls another hand. They were amazing, and the fact that all of us, the women you've seen out here tonight, have come before you to share our hearts with you gives them permission to do the same thing, to own their story. So that's why we are here tonight, owning our stories and sharing them with you. So thank you for allowing us this opportunity to do so. So, before I get started, I need everybody to just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes. And we're going to inhale. Just inhale peace. And exhale fear. Inhale peace. And exhale anxiety. Inhale peace. And exhale everything that happened this week. As they just said, my name is Candace Greene. I am very happy to be with you tonight. And I want to take you back to September 1998. I was fresh out of undergrad and driving with a friend of mine on the George Washington Bridge into New York City. We drove in at night, and it was magic. Everything I had thought about New York, everything I had seen was there. This is before September 11th, so the Twin Towers were there, and lights, and the pulsating music, and everything about New York was wonderful. The reason why we were driving over that bridge, this friend of mine and I, was because when we were on the college campus, we started a literary magazine. And at HBCU, we were appalled that there was no literary magazine. We're like, what? There's no literary magazine. So we started the Inkwell Collective. And we said, you know what? We're so good at this that we can do this writing thing. We're going to do this writing thing. And when we graduate, we're moving to Harlem. Because when you go to HBCU, you become blackety black, black, black. Blackety black. Seriously. HBCU folks in the house? All right. So, we wanted to be in Harlem with Zora Neale Hurston and, Langston Hughes, and just be there in the element, not realizing it was 1998, not 1920s. And so I went home, told my mother, I'm moving to New York. And she was ironing. That's her favorite thing to do. And she was like, what? I said, I'm moving to New York in the fall after graduation. You realize you're from Nashville, right? And this is New York City you're talking about? Yes, ma'am, moving to New York. And she says, you realize you're not that good of a writer, right? Yeah, that's how I felt on the inside, like deflated. And I said, that's all right, I'm going anyway. She said, well, when you get there and you realize the biggest mistake you're making right now, and you decide to come back, you're not living in my house. Oh. Okay, I'm going anyway. So here I am on the George Washington Bridge, feeling really good. We get to the place where we're gonna live. So my friend's cousin says, I just moved to New York, Harlem, I'm gonna be a model. And I have 2 rooms where you all can stay. Perfect. We pull into Harlem, we're living in the Dominican area of Harlem, and this is around the time with the Sammy Sosa and the Martin McGuire home run thing they were doing. And so it was Sosa everywhere, on everyone's car, written on everyone's car. And I get out of the car, I'm like, I'm in New York, let me just inhale New York. Oh God. Sounds like me. I'm sorry, New Yorkers. And my husband's from New York, so he's heard this story. But I'm sitting there, and I look, and I see, it's like, this is not old people, this is like the new smell of urine. Yeah. And I look, and I see there is a woman sitting on the stoop, rocking, just pee. And I think to myself, I have made the biggest mistake of my life, but I'm not going home. Get inside, find out that this cousin, model, has given the rooms away to his college football buddies. And we have to rock, paper, scissors, who's gonna sleep on the couch and who's gonna sleep in a chair. That was my first night in New York City. And so my journey there was brief. I had $1,500 in my pocket, thinking I was rich, and learned very quickly that New York is not a place where $1,500 is gonna last. The city chewed me up and promptly spit me back out on the New Jersey Turnpike. 6 weeks later, in my head, I'm hearing my mother, you're not gonna make it. And when you come home, you're not gonna live here. So here I am on the turnpike, thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? I pulled a quarter out of my pocket. I said, I'm going to Philly, or I'm going to Baltimore. Didn't know anything about either city. I just knew I had a friend in Philly, and a friend who had a sister in Baltimore, who was a student at Morgan that lived in Essex. Landed on heads. Baltimore it is. That was 20 years ago. My plan was to be here 5 years and move on, but I met my husband here. And that is my story.